Alright, let's start with Gemini and its Canvas feature for presentations. Now we can ask it to create presentations as we're seeing and export them directly to web slides with just one click. For example, if we request a presentation about the impact of AI or any topic, Gemini will activate Canvas and generate a document with multiple slides. There's also a practical workaround when starting with PDF. If we upload a paper or report and directly request a presentation, it might respond that it can only process text and can't help. However, if we first ask for a PDF summary and then in a separate conversation request a Google presentation based on that summary, we can generate it that way, okay? Also, on another note, we have we have deep research within the Gemini chatbot, which Google has expanded. And besides searching the web, it can create reports by accessing our email and Google Drive documents right in the interface. When activating in-depth research, we see options to upload files and select sources, where we decide if we use Google search results, add Gmail with Drive, or focus on just one source. We can enable all sources or just a few, but you always need at least one search source to generate the report. This source control lets us adjust the scope, web only, Drive only, combined with email, or even including the chat itself as a source. Now let's look at Notebook LM, where its utility multiplies through the variety of formats it now processes. Beyond PDFs, it can now work with spreadsheets uploaded from Google Drive. This opens the door to cases where data lives in tables. For example, a spreadsheet with nearly 2,000 records. When you add it, you might see a warning that the source is empty, as if there's no content, but it will still appear in the preview. In practice, despite alarming messages when uploading the source, it still provides useful analysis. The most powerful feature is combining this data with text from other sources to create more relevant materials, like reports or video-audio summaries within the studio. Another helpful detail in the studio is that we can retrieve the customization prompt used to generate each element. In new generations, the show request option appears, letting us see exactly what instructions we used to create quiz cards or video summaries. If something didn't work particularly well, no need to memorize it. We can simply retrieve and reuse it. We also have the Flow video model here, which basically concludes with Google's video innovation. They now allow us to control the camera in VO3 within Flow. The idea is simple yet powerful, right? In an already generated video, we can adjust the camera position or movement. In the demos, you can see a shot of a person where we can orbit the camera, changing between different angles. These updates give us three clear advantages: faster presentations with well-edited slides, expanded research capabilities for emails and documents with source control, and tabular data analysis in Notebook LM, plus camera control for existing videos to refine the narrative. All of this is ready to implement with the steps we just reviewed. There aren't really any major breakthroughs or completely new features, right? After all, camera control is something other models already offered. Presentation features are quite interesting, and the Excel upload capability is valuable too.